I'd like to walk you through Mirepoix as a cut of vegetable, but also what Mirepoix means. Mirepoix and aromats are exactly the same style of vegetable, size, cut, etc. However, aromats go in uncooked. So it could go into, for example, a blanquette, it could go into a bouillon, so they don't get cooked or sautéed or roasted first. However, Mirepoix do. So essentially anything that is blonde or white you would use aromats, and anything that is dark and roasted you would use Mirepoix. Now, cuts of veg. Whatever you're cooking, whatever dish is used for the Mirepoix or the aromats, be mindful of the length of time it takes to cook. If it's a short cook, for example 20 minutes, 30 minutes, small Mirepoix. A lot longer, 2 to 3 hours, larger Mirepoix. The simple reason behind this is if you cut it small and it has longer cooking processes, it will break down into a puree offering a cloudy stock or a soup that doesn't have much structure. So we're looking for a fine balance between size to afford a great flavour into the casserole, soup or bouillon or stock, etc. And also not too small to break down. So be mindful of the cooking size. What I'm going to go through now are 3 sizes. So it's a large Mirepoix, for example, for long term 8 to 10, 12, maybe 16 hour stock preparations. A shorter term, maybe 2 to 4 hours braising, and something a bit shorter if you're cooking some lentils, some pulses, anything up to perhaps an hour. So, longer cooking process, I would leave everything as you see here as is. The only difference is the garlic clove I would just smash with the back of the knife and leave it as is. Everything else you see on the board would be used for long-term stock cooking, for example 10 to 16 hours. The next one would be a little bit longer, for example casseroles or stocks or sauces. That takes maximum 6 hours, anything between 4 and 6. So as you can see, a good enough size, not too small, not too big. Now this size will afford a good flavour and also stay as a whole structure by the end of the cooking process, because if you need to remove it, you can remove it comfortably. And if it can be passed out, it can be passed out without pureeing into the stock or sauce. Now that's for 4 to 6 hours preparation. Anything that is smaller in time needs to be smaller in size. As you can see in front of us, we have the smaller Mirepoix. Now this would be short-term cooking, between 30 minutes and an hour. Medium Mirepoix, this is between 4 and 6 hours, up to 10 maximum, depending on what you're cooking. And this is for a lot longer, 10 to perhaps 16 hours. The garlic will remain the same, the bouquet garni will remain the same. Just put less or more depending on what you're cooking. Mirepoix.